Welcome and welcome back to the podcast. We're outside with it.
Camping.
Literally.
Hashtag.
No, this isn't glamping at all. This is
Not at all.
far from glamping.
It don't have to be that far now. We still a little close to civilization. Civilization.
It's not
With
even
a
about
U.
that part.
With
It's
a
more
U.
so about the fact that we got air mattresses in our tent.
Okay.
Okay, that's the glamping. Okay.
Damn thing.
Okay,
Hey, we got
the big
Simone over
one.
here doing- all right.
Simone on the fire.
Okay.
Okay, period. Cause period.
Who you got on the?
Oh, okay, I got Childish Gambino. I got Severe Melanin. And baby girl, what's your Instagram name?
Money Mo.
Money Mo.
Period. I'm gonna need you to spell that for me later.
She'll spell it in there for y'all.
I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm gonna put it in the caption. I'm gonna put it in the fucking post. So everybody gonna know it at some point. I'm just need you to repost it.
Hey, all right. So today, we got a nice little topic because y'all know what today the fuck is. Motherfuckers.
Juneteenth.
That's for everybody who really don't know what the fuck is going on for today.
Whoa, come on now.
We have July 4th, which is the Independence Day, which is when America, basically freed themselves, you know, from the South. I don't know. Don't leave me lying, because I don't know about that shit. But what I do know is June 19th is when the Emancipation Proclamation got signed, and that's when we became what? Free. Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, they ain't want to let us know that.
I pulled the muscle on that.
Oh, and the same day that they passed the law, I just recently found this out, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The same day they passed the law, federal law for it to become a federal holiday, was the same day they also passed a bill to take Black history out of public schools.
Wow.
So not only did they give us that pat on the back, baby, but they took away our hands.
Hey, these fire embers is embering.
You just came out with it all. You came out with it hot. So now it's just kind of like.
Today we about to get into the shit.
Okay, you leading this conversation today, baby. Because
gonna be on.
Talk about it.
Look,
let's
I ain't never considered myself
converse.
to be a Black Panther. I ain't never been able to consider myself like even like really a protester. Yeah, I've been to protests and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm my own person. Yeah, I know I'm Black. We can't deny that shit. You feel me? But at the end of the motherfucking day, I am who I am. And so regardless, today really just feel like a whole nother day. But if today not anything, you feel me? Today is the day that we converse with our brothers and our sisters, regardless if we high or not, regardless if we spiritual beings or not. We would converse with our brothers and sisters based on the fact that
we spend money. We commerce.
You feel me?
With our brothers and sisters.
You feel me? Right up the street, we got a whole motherfucking flea market dedicated to June 19th with nothing but Black business owners. I need y'all to go up there. It's on Joy Road, and
it's on Joy Road.
By the time y'all hear this shit, it's not even gonna be there no more. I ain't gonna flex to you, but
she drunk. You lit. You just
I ain't drunk.
going.
I ain't drunk.
Nah, you
I have a
going.
lot to say about June 19th.
Okay, well come on with
because as
it.
a person that went to a PWI, Black history is something that was, I'm not even gonna say celebrated, but I'll say a good word for it would be provoked.
Provoked.
Our dean at the time, he was like, it's Black History Month. So what he did was, for every chapel we had, he had a Black speaker. He had a Black choir, right? And then he had the announcement that we were going to have African American inspired dinner. So his exact word is soul food. We're gonna have soul food. We're gonna have some fried chicken and some yams and extremely white and extremely racist. Again, I went to a PWI, and probably the percentage of Black people on that campus would probably not even take up the fingers on your hand. It was a very, very, very small group of Black people, to the point where we all knew each other. So, with that being said, you feel me? It's been little microaggression like that, but also actual racist encounters. Oh, yeah. And so that's really what I want to get into. Does the meat and gravy of the motherfucking,
meat, potatoes, you mean?
Nah, it's the gravy. I don't like potatoes. But, of the conversation. You feel me?
You had a great speech. I don't like potatoes. You don't use the saying because you don't like the food.
Shit, fuck it.
All right.
That's like saying using tomatoes and motherfucking. What else I don't like? I just
That's
don't
BLT.
really like tomatoes.
BLT with tomatoes.
What the fuck is
I
BLT?
take a BLT. I
Bacon
take,
Oh,
lettuce.
BLT. I
I
thought you
take
said
the tomato
BLT.
off when I eat a BLT.
I'm like, what? A bot?
I eat a
I don't want no
BL.
bot. A
BLT.
bacon onion tomato.
Bacon what?
Onion,
Y'all
tomato,
nasty
bot.
as no fucking over
I don't
there.
even like tomatoes.
Nasty as hell.
All right, but let's
eat
get back on topic. Let's get back on
BLT,
topic. So,
okay.
baby, this your show. So I want you to go ahead and start it
Is
off.
it?
I
can't tell.
Well, you already told me I was
Shit.
leading this conversation.
No, it's because you started off with it. So
Oh,
look,
my
you
bad.
you 6 minutes in, my nigga.
My
This
bad.
all you.
My bad.
This
My
all
bad.
you.
Can I get a marshmallow?
No, you
Because
good.
Let me
No,
tell
no,
you
no.
about
I
marshmallow
want you
and
to.
this fire right here.
Okay, hold on. Look. Gotta get the marshmallow. I heard woodpecker.
But yeah, so story time today is gonna be our first, or not even necessarily our first, because I don't even remember my. Well, I do remember my first, but a racist encounter that we've had. I'll try to keep it recent within the last 5 years.
Hold this on your hand.
Baby, you first.
Oh. Shit, I don't know.
Racist encounter.
No, I get you. I mean, the only racist encounter I feel like I've ever been through was when a white bitch asked me if she could touch my hair.
I've had a lot of those.
But, you know, that's just common. So,
Yeah.
I heard somebody else say some racist shit, but I didn't hear all of it, so I can't really say. You feel me? Like, I've never really myself had none, thank God. 'Cause I think he know I'm gonna go ape shit. I'm just not the one for it. So, I haven't been put in that position.
Period. And that's a blessing. Blow your. All right, Severe, what you got for us?
A couple years ago, I was living in Louisiana and I was working. I was an assistant manager at this store. And it wasn't my first encounter with racism. It was my first encounter with like blatant racism. And I was the only one I was in the store and my manager was in the store with me. We were only two in there that day. And it was a slow day, so we really wasn't doing nothing. Both of us were sitting behind the computers, like on our phone and shit. And this lady, her daughter, and this little boy. Her daughter looked like she was about 16, 17. The little boy looked like he was like 9, maybe 10. And they walk in the store, and me and my manager basically did rock, paper, scissors to see who was going to take
The customer.
yeah.
Right.
So I lost pretty much. And I had to go over there and, you know, we got to greet them within like 5 seconds or 10 seconds of walking in the door or whatever. So I go over there and I said, hey, and they blatantly ignored me. So I'm like, okay, it happens from time to time. So I stand there and I ask them if they needed help with anything. And the lady turned around and she's like, no, we're okay. I said, okay. And I walked away because obviously you don't want to be bothered, so I'm going to leave you alone. So my manager ended up going to the back for a second. And I'm standing in front of the register and they're like picking up all these Converse and stuff and they're trying to get the little boy a pair of shoes. I don't want that. They're trying to get the little boy a pair of shoes. And they pick up these vans and they it was the daughter and the boy who I had the encounter with. So the daughter told the boy talking about do you want this one or this one? He picked the van. So she said, go ask for your size. My manager had just walked around the corner and she was standing behind the counter. I'm standing in front of the counter. They're standing in front of me. And the little boy takes the shoe. He walks up to the counter, avoids all eye contact with me, and looks right at my manager standing behind the counter and said, can I get this in the size, whatever? And she looks at me and I'm looking at her and we just like, exactly. I was just like, if they don't want to talk to me,
She says, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be in the motherfucking store.
yeah, like, you don't want to talk to me. If you're racist, just say that. Like,
I see different sides.
I think that every racist person should just, if y'all so motherfucking proud of being racist, get the tattoo. Let us know that y'all racist so we can stay away from y'all. That makes sense to me. If I ain't want motherfuckers coming around me, I'd have for sure been like people repellent. I'd have put some type of I don't want motherfuckers around me somewhere near me. If y'all you know what it is? The Confederate flags.
Yep. Yep. But they don't always have Confederate flags.
And then the Confederate flags that they advertise now are completely different from the actual Confederate flags that they had back then. Yeah. Because the Confederacy did not... It was an advocacy for slavery, but it wasn't as hardcore, redneck, and diehard as they make it seem today. Y'all motherfucking new white people just crazy as hell.
No, it's just that they grew up thinking a certain type of way. I'm better than everybody. So now it's not Confederate flags. It's that they don't know that they racist because they got that.
It wasn't taught to them as racism.
Right.
It was
It's
just
taught as
right or wrong.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
My skin color has automatically given me white privilege.
Absolutely.
I don't understand that.
Because you are this color. You can do this more than somebody else.
Absolutely.
With somebody else with color.
Simone.
My racist encounter?
Yeah.
Actually not with white people, it's with Mexicans.
Wow. Switching it up on y'all. Okay. I should have let you go last.
Oh, well then, go someone else go.
I want to write.
It's only me left. Go ahead. I didn't talk.
Fuck. I went to, you went to a PWI, and
Yes.
I went to whatever the hell that was, a mostly Mexican school.
A PMI. A PHI.
Hello? And I knew that Mexicans can be racist because in Chicago, it's always, if you get caught in a little village out there by yourself in the middle of the night, you got someone riding up on you. So, I knew Mexicans can be racist, but this was my very first time encountering it. And it was someone who thought that they could say nigga.
Okay.
And I was, politely saying, I'm not comfortable with you saying it around me. He was like, well, I'm a nigga too.
Whoa.
And I was like, okay, but you're not. You're Mexican. You're whatever you are. And I don't take that lightly to you saying nigga around me, especially the way that you're saying it and how much you're saying it.
He had like a point to prove type shit.
Right.
Yeah, trying to overcompensate.
And I would sit there by myself. I wasn't the only black person. I was with my friend Jasmine. And I was also with my friend Yvonne. And he continued to say it, and I had a problem with it. I said something to him again, and then I looked at my friend Jasmine, and I was like, this nigga about to get punched in his face. And Jasmine was like, I'm with you on that shit.
Okay, I'm like, period. Not me. My name ain't Jasmine, but I felt that. Jasmine's be all in. He farted?
Yeah.
Romeo farted.
He pulled a you. He pulled the you on you.
Yes.
Ha ha.
And so
ha.
she walked up and was just like, okay, so you don't gotta keep saying it as much as you do. Like, you can say it whenever you want to, or when I'm not around, I don't give a fuck. But if I'm here and I feel uncomfortable, why can't you listen, right?
Yeah.
So he then started saying like racist stuff to us. I kind of don't remember because I was drunk. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the whole situation up until the part that we wanted to fight him. Mm-hmm. And my friend Yvonne, she is Mexican too. And this bitch, this is the part where I say is like the most racist encounter to me, is because you are my friend. Mm-hmm. Well, I thought you were my friend, so I thought that you would understand where I'm coming from. And in turn, she was just like, why are y'all being so extra? Like, why are y'all trying to fight him? Why don't y'all calm down? And I'm like, bitch, what you mean? Why am I trying to fight him? You hear him disrespecting me? Like, this is a disrespect thing. And she was just like, but you don't have to fight people. Why you gotta resort to violence? I was like, if a nigga beat your ass, you ain't gonna put your hands on him? And she told me no.
Wow. Okay.
So then that's when I realized I was just like, okay, maybe I'm just a city girl in the wrong type of area right now.
Maybe.
Because disrespect to me is the most
the
biggest thing that is not about to do to me.
Yeah.
So after that, she was just like, you guys are just, she's like, you guys are acting really ghetto right now. Wow. And I was like, okay, Yvonne. I was just like, if you keep talking, you gonna catch these hands instead of him.
Cause period. The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because ghetto is just such a derogatory term.
Yes, and people try.
And I don't care if it comes from a black person. It's still derogatory. Like, that's what, I don't know. Like, that's just crazy. From another person, from another black person, if you call me ghetto, that's derogatory as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel more degraded
But
than from another black person calling me nigga.
for a long time, I felt the same way about the N-word, though. Like, I didn't want anybody calling me the N-word.
Yeah, but don't call me ghetto. Because, bitch, I'm not
At the
that.
end of the day, how I learned,
But I might be. Shit.
nigger back at the time was quote unquote the race, which
No, Negro.
well no, but at first it was nigger, then negra, then negro, and then nigga, right? So
How many generations was that? Did you just count it? Hold on, because those were generations you just went through. You just said,
I said nigger,
that's one.
negra,
That's two.
negro,
3.
and then nigga,
Okay, we're in the 4th generation. So I wonder what the 5th generation gonna sound like.
nig.
My nigga.
What's up, my nig? We already hear it. So
Damn.
my point is, what I learned as nigga wasn't even equated with color. I learned that white people could be niggas too, because nigga just meant ignorant.
I didn't learn that. Not right away.
Nigga
Not
was
right
a-
away.
was
I
a-
learned that after
was
that.
yes, it was a derogatory term, but it was a derogatory term towards, well, mainly black people that were
Ignorant
being ignorant, but actually also
But
white people
ignorant
that
people.
were said to be acting like black people. Nigga.
You have to realize
But
that
like black people aren't all ignorant. Like, what does that
Absolutely.
mean?
it's
Absolutely.
not even. It's people have to realize there's definitions like. Sorry. Like real definitions, like actual definitions of things.
Oxford dictionary.
Exactly.
Exactly. The dictionary
Not that word.
definition, and then like how people actually use the term. Like
Yeah.
the term ghetto in the dictionary is different than what people use for the word ghetto. They try to equate it to us being black people. Black people are
But
ghetto
what's the
because of how
actual
we are.
definition of it?
The actual definition is like low poverty area. Which
Yeah.
is mostly
Well, no,
black
that's
people,
ghetto.
right?
Bitch, don't call me that. Right.
Exactly.
So, bitch,
So it's a definition, and then it's how people use it, and they go for the same thing.
That's
Like
why
nigga,
that's why I
nigga is
feel
a
like
definition. Like people learn it as in different ways, but at the end of the day, the definition of nigga and how people actually use it is two different things.
yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely.
Most
But
definitely.
if you want to be honest, if people keep using ghetto actually came from the Jewish people because they used to live in the ghettos before they went to the Holocaust. I mean, before they went to the what's it called?
Concentration camps.
Before they went to concentration camps, they used to live in ghettos, and it was just townhomes that were specially made for them. So if you're
To
gonna
get
keep,
ready to kill them at they asses.
so it's like, why is
Yeah.
the core of the meaning of the word
That's
is
not-
something
that
different,
wasn't-
and now you're using it towards a different race of people that it's not even about it's not about wealth. It wasn't about any of that. It was about the fact that they made houses for a religion so they could be sent out to concentration camps so they could figure out where the Jews actually were.
Right.
Today's weed is sponsored by
My
Hitman
dispensary.
himself, Kit Kat, Childish Gambino.
Hey.
Best roller I know when it comes to most things. So y'all tap in with the Scam Bam. If y'all ever need y'all weed roll.
Now we roll for. I'm
I'm gonna have to hit that mother.
Cause for one, but two, I'm the only one sure her weed. Huh?
Comes at a price, everybody.
2 prices.
You know what I also hate? I hate how other gay people. I hate, like, you know how I had this conversation with Devin the other day about how he cares about him being gay more than him being black.
Whoa.
And it's very, very true.
Because
He
is
would
the new
stand in
being
a
gay.
gay like
No.
I mean, being gay is the new being black. That's what
true.
I meant to say.
Because everybody wants to be oppressed at a certain point.
Yep.
And I was telling him, I was like, sometimes it make you sound like you're somebody that just happens to be black. Because you would stand and you would march with all these gay people for gay rights, for trans rights. But When there was a march here, his friend asked him to go, and he said no.
For black.
people.
Wow.
He said that there's some black people that wouldn't even want to be next to him because he's non-binary.
But are you?
But
is he,
at the end of the day, I had to tell him, like, if someone sees you, they're not gonna see you and be like, you're automatically gay. They see you and you're black. So why stand up?
Devin.
Black Lives Matter marches though.
Don't even go
Okay.
there. I know what you're about to say.
Okay.
It wasn't.
you can read it, but
I'm
no,
just saying,
I get
if
you
you
though.
walk down the street and
But
you
yeah.
just see this nigga walking, what is he to you? He is a black man.
Yeah,
They
first,
gonna see a black
most
man
definitely.
before they see a gay man.
Yes,
Right. You just gotta pay
exactly.
attention to the nigga the way he walks
Most
to
def-
figure out if he's gay.
Exactly. Or how you sound.
But just
When
because
it's hot.
his dreads is colored don't mean
No,
shit.
no, not that.
You know, my grandma actually told me she missed
It's
my
the
blonde.
pants.
Really?
Yep, she was like, you know, I kind of missed that blonde you had in your hair. I was like, what?
She said that earlier today.
I think it was yesterday.
Shout out to the ladies for keeping the fire going.
Okay. Real
Okay,
niggas
'cause
just
the-
sitting back and
We
relaxing.
chill
Real?
break.
Real?
Real niggas just sitting back and
For what?
watching.
Y'all went to the store and
Real?
got some Rello?
We gathered the wood and we keeping the fire alive.
We
Right,
did everything.
motherfucking-
We
Hold
found the
We don't want to
campground.
gatherers.
I was
set the
with
camp-
you.
we set
I
the
was with
campground
you.
up.
I was with
We
you.
cooked.
We was
We
with you.
brought
I helped you with the
everything
fucking
Cleaned
meat.
up the campground when we got here, right?
Yeah.
And I cleaned
While
the
I
chicken.
cooked.
And no, I cleaned the chicken. And
No, I cleaned the chicken. You
cleaned
poured the
chicken.
water.
I cleaned
You
the
poured
chicken.
the water. I cleaned the chicken.
Stop fighting.
The fuck?
Look at you screaming,
Other
boy.
fuck up. Turn
make
that
your
the fuck
baby
off. Say no.
My bad, y'all.
Hold on, cause we might have some more people pop up in this pop up. Blow that shit, baby. Hold on, blow it.
Blow it.
Blow it for the mic, blow it for the podcast. Period. No, you can be like, we on the podcast, bitch. Say no.
Yeah. Alright, I'm about to me and them about to do
Look.
But yeah, long story. Okay, so when we come back,
Yeah. Hold on, the plan. Wait.
Racist encounter, 'cause I ain't get to do that yet.
Oh, we got 2 more racist encounters coming in.
Okay.
Yours?
No. I'm talking about Kenya. And,
Pause it in.
yeah, we
Yeah, she
gonna.
about to pause it.
I got to be
You
able
want me
to.
to take Romy?
Yes,
She's here.
Yeah. I'll take
Okay, we about to hit pause. We'll be big. Bless you.
Thank you.
Racist encounters.
King.
All right, so
Or
We
did
got
Taylor
some-
go yet?
We got Childish to go, and we got
Kenny P.
Kenny P and this bitch
out the building,
out the building.
out the building.
We outside. Okay, we outside with it.
Period. All right, so I got a lot of racist encounters I have to say, but the one that sticks to my head the most, and that was super kind of quick, was when I was working at Taco Bell. I was living in Arizona. It's a small city. Anyways, but I was working at the Taco Bell. It was a crossbreed between Taco Bell and Long John Silver's, and I was the cashier. And a family came in once, which this wasn't something that happened not regularly. So it was, in other words, it was something that happened very often.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of older white people would come in, they would place their order. Obviously you have to, because I'm the only person here. But when they handed me the money, well, they didn't hand me the money, that's the issue. They would always sit their money down, and they wouldn't accept their money from me. Like when I tried to hand it back to them, yeah, they would, sometimes they'd act like they were busy, so I'd just sit it down, and then they'd grab it, or...
And this was pre-COVID.
Yeah, very, very much so pre-COVID. This is like 2018, 2017 type shit. So, I got pissed about it. And so this lady, she had like $15.21 in change. And I remember the shit because I was like, bitch, if you don't take this out my hand, I'm keeping it. You got me fucked up and I'm about to keep sliding you some fucking money. Our hands can touch. We're in the 21st century. Our hands can touch. We're okay. You're not going to get blackness. Okay? Like, what the fuck? So I handed her the change, and she just kind of looked at me, looked down at the counter, looked at me again, looked down at the counter, and I just never broke my eye contact. And eventually she just took the money. And I rolled my eyes, gave her receipt, placed that on the counter, and walked away. Cause bitch.
Okay. Like what?
Nobody want to touch your old crinkly ass hand. That hand look 98, but you want $20. What the fuck?
How your hand look 98?
I don't like that. I used to just take the money back. Down.
And yeah, eventually that's what I started doing. Cause I was like, well, my hand, your hand don't even deserve to touch my skin.
Bitch, I'm fucking elite.
My presence.
You feel me? So once I started having that reaction, it got better. Well, I got better. I'll say. So yeah, we gonna go back around. But Kenny P, what's up, homie?
So racist encounters.
Yes.
68. No.
Okay.
I can't immediately think of one. I just know one time I was walking into like a TJ Maxx or something like that, and I was like 18, and this lady saw me behind her, but she didn't hold the door for me. I was like, is it because I'm black? Because period. I was really thinking, I thought about that for days, like, did I just experience racism for the first time?
I thought about that for days.
I did, because it blew my mind. I'm like, you saw me. I was behind you, right behind you. You didn't even hold the door open. But, yeah, I don't care about that anymore. Nowadays, I just know people just rude.
Yeah, I think another time that I can think of now that you said that you couldn't think of one, I thought of one. That's what made me think of one, is when you said that you couldn't think of one. That's stupid. But anyway, when we lived in Indiana and we were coming out of Plato's, it was this white man, this old white man, he had a Trump hat on. And we had left the dogs in the car. Probably just Rondo. You know how Rondo is. He just be yelping just to be fucking yelping. Y'all know Rondo. If you know, you know. Rondo, Rondo just be barking in the fucking car. So he barking in the car, basically just telling us to come back and shit. And we come out, this white dude talking about, is that your dog? I'm like, yeah.
I was like, yep. And then he said,
he said something else. I'm glad I didn't hear it.
He said something else, and I was like, yep.
See, I told you, God just don't be letting me hear the stuff
Like,
on purpose.
Because what those type of people are doing, they're just trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah, that's why I was just
They're
like,
trying to justify why they don't like black people.
yeah, like, because they wild. Oh,
you
they
feel me?
animals. They
And
bullets.
so-
They crazy.
Yeah, again, I might have quote unquote stepped out of character by just yupping this dude. But at the same time, I could have turned around and just went in on
You
this
could have
nigga.
decked that old fucking
So,
man. Knocked him the
By
fuck
me
out.
yupping him was definitely, I believe, a point in you feel me,
Yeah.
for us to just be like, just because you're provoking me, you jabbing me to stick, don't mean I'm about to turn around and bite you. I will turn around and slap you, but I'm not about to turn around and bite you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Not unless you stab me with that stick. A jab
Unless
is
you
different
Rondo,
from a stab, motherfucker. Okay. Say that shit again.
We actually experienced like low-key racism dealing with Vicky, and how Vicky was our you worked there too,
Okay.
so you see how Vicky, she's a white boss who feels like she's giving jobs to the poor black folks.
That's what she said?
No, I'm not saying that, but you literally during COVID, every single time we had a problem, what she was telling me in Kenya is, you have a job. There's so many people out here that need a job. I'm so lucky I have my job. But complains the next moment about how she loses her bonuses. She's like, you need to just be so happy that you have a job. But at a certain point in time, I just think about it. You think I'm a goddamn charity case.
And so if you can complain, but I can't, what the fuck do you think I am?
Exactly.
Who the fuck do you think I am? A fucking slave? Like a dog?
Right. And this is how I know she's racist, is because she told Devin,
How we living now? Like, no, we could be doing so much better. I really, when I was working there, I felt like I was doing her a favor.
hello,
I was so long.
I was
I
there
did too.
because I felt like, I liked her as a boss, and I liked you as a person, and I felt like I had a loyalty to you in a sense, and you burnt that loyalty because you wanted to act like, you was doing me a favor.
Yeah.
And I knew she was racist when Nevin told me that she told him to get on a bus when it was freezing cold outside. She's like, why don't you just get on the bus
To get to work.
to get
Yes.
to work?
Wow.
I told Devin, I was like, I would have went the fuck off on Vicky if she told me to get on the bus when it's freezing cold outside.
I would just sit there and play stupid right back. Like, you want me to get on the bus?
Oh, you
today?
on
Okay.
Yep.
Today?
You know how cold? I would hold on. Go to
Do
the
you know
weather.
the
Let me go to the
temperature?
weather real quick and tell you what the.
No, I'd have been like, can you tell me what the temperature
Yeah,
is?
let me let you know how many degrees it is outside right
I
now.
need you to let me know. I need to know that you know
Would you-
how fucking cold it is outside.
Would you get on the bus?
Would you get on the fucking bus? Yo, little white ass. Would you get on the fucking bus? Bitch.
Yeah, when I worked there, we were under the general manager Osmond, which we all call Ozzy, which he fired me for not using correct measurements when making milkshakes. Was the written definition of why he fired me. When I tell you, I'd be on load, and people would come in like, "Can you make my milkshake?" To me. There was nothing wrong with my milkshakes. If anything, I shit it on everybody else that was there. So, you telling me that I'm not using motherfucking measurement cups to make my milkshakes is only letting me know that you just a hating ass nigga, bro. Like, if anything, I'm not even putting a whole, what is it, 2 cups? I'm not even putting a whole 2 cups of milk in there. I'm only really putting a 1.5 cups. So, I'm really saving you on money. Like, that shit, it pissed me off.
Like, you want milky ass milkshakes. No, motherfuckers like thick milkshakes.
You feel me? And for the people that like thick, and I give them a 1.5, but the people that like motherfucking thin, and I give them 2.3, I'm still at a 3.7, baby. Like, what the fuck? You still under 5? Come on, nah. Like, come on, nah. You're not about to try to talk this shit with me, bruh.
He had a hidden agenda.
Absolutely. But, you know, my guy did, too. Because what happened to him? Fired! Boy, hard D. I was so happy.
Not cat.
The same day I got fired from Potbelly was the same day I went to jail. So if you out here, Ozzy, thank you. Not thank you.
What?
He didn't force me to be like, go do that. But he definitely took some money out of my pocket.
I can see her trying to choose a select amount of words to not speak that much. She's like,
I don't understand.
The sentence can be, oh my God, the sky is so blue, so bright. And what she's saying right now is, the sky is blue and bright.
Well, you
The
just
one person
said
that's not
wrong
smoking
sentence.
sounds the blowest.
You know.
So I think that's hilarious.
Well, I can't see the sky. No, but
With all these pears.
Girl, can I?
You want some?
It might have been open. It might be a spider in there.
She blew it.
Cause we outside with it.
All right.
Is that it? We done? Let me
No.
know.
Can we go to more?
Oh shit, I forgot to.
Yeah.
Do we have any more racist encounters?
Anymore.
Yeah.
I have a lot more.
How do people feel about Juneteenth being a federal holiday?
I think
I love
it's not enough.
I think
I feel like
government-
we asked for justice and they gave us a holiday.
We
I
can
feel
realize
like-
it.
the government
I mean-
is doing what, like, you know how like toxic people just do just enough. The government is like, you know what? Shut the fuck up. I give you this. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do this. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do
Basically.
this. And we shut up. So guess what?
Because they feel like it's a step in the right direction when it's not. They just passed a fucking bill and a law for Asian hate. But we've been out here marching for how long?
Right.
Forever.
And y'all just, y'all can have this holiday?
Oh, you can't.
Which most jobs more than likely not going to give you off.
Well, now that it's federally recognized, I better get that motherfucker off.
I got an email saying that
Tom.
We might have the day off or something like that. Oh, yeah, we do. Yes. Had the day off.
Today?
Well, I already had the day off anyway.
So did they really do you a favor?
Oh, wait.
You know.
Let's go to
They
jail.
go to
No, it's going to me.
You want to hit it? Girl, don't
Okay,
play
well,
with
we
me.
gonna
Play
have to
with your
get the
me.
whole rotation and pass that bitch.
Okay.
They all waiting for you to take the hit.
Period. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
She looked low already. Her
When she
eyes
was
all
high
like
off that
this.
damn perk, I was like, I could smoke with her. 'Cause
Really?
We was both fucked up. Then I'm sitting in a chair on the couch and she laying on the fucking line. Come lay with me. Come lay with me. So we both laying on the floor watching fucking cartoons.
I don't remember that.
You know?
Let's see what happened when we melted Doritos.
Do you remember it, Kim?
Yeah. Did I? I was so fucking... Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I was sitting in that bitch off that perk talking to myself. I swear on my life I was saying sentences. And the fact that y'all both was like saying I wasn't talking made me think...
They said, wrap it up, niggas. It's time to go.
Park closed earlier today.
No celebrating.
Juneteenth.
Who you holding this part for?
Oh, I needed a flashlight.
What? It's right there. Let's see. You making yourself more blind.
Why are you burning a Dorito?
To see how long it takes to digest in our stomach.
Is that how you test how long it takes for something to burn?
You know what? Actually thinking about it, I
why not?
encountered a racist encounter with my dad. It wasn't me, it was my dad. It was at Subway. There was a whole bunch of white people in line, and my dad was in front of the line. But my dad, you know, I was trying to figure out what I wanted. So I was like, you know, order. And he was like, well, I need a piece. He was talking to the person, because you know my dad's deaf. So he was saying I need a piece of paper to write on. And they told my dad to get in the back of the line. That was the very first time I ever went off on anybody in my entire... I was like 16. I was like, who the fuck is you talking to? I was like, you told him to do what? You told him to do what?
Okay. I can
And I
hear you,
was sitting
bitch.
over there. I was just like, you better hand him a piece of paper and a pen. I was like, I know you did not just tell him to get in the back line. I was like, please tell me you did not just tell him to get back in the line.
I actually
And
love
we're
when people like that
but
came in my
They
job.
was like, but we're just
Same.
really busy right now, and you know,
So, the fuck?
it was
Take
just
the
trying to
time
get me
out.
hurry
Hurry up and get the paper in again.
Hello. And that was white. It was a little white boy. He was looking so frazzled. Like, I low-key felt bad, but the fact that he really told my dad to get in the back of the line, it was like a good 5 people behind him.
You gonna-
You see how long it took with that?
I was talking about that the whole time. So the rest of the day, I was so mad.
Yeah, I've been pissed as fuck too.
It's been a riot.
And I kept talking about it too. And I was just, I cannot believe you just told him to get in the back of the line. And I was
Okay,
just
no.
like, what sense do you have?
Is it ash?
I had this one
No.
other time it happened to
It's
me.
still hard.
I was in the 8th grade, and it was Black History Month, of course. But everybody knows me growing up, I went to a lot of PWIs. And I was the only person of color in the classroom. It was history, not history, 5th hour. I'll never forget this shit. It was Black History Month, so she said, we're gonna watch a video, and then we're gonna write a poem about it or some shit, right? Like something stupid. And so we like, okay, cool. The video was like an hour and a half long. But as we're watching the video, they started getting to videos and pictures of lynchings and stuff. And it was little male monkeys laughing around me. Like laughing at the pictures. Making fun of the pictures. The black people hanging from trees was funny to them.
Wow.
And it got to a point where I was so uncomfortable, I went and told my teacher, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
And so she took me in the hallway and she asked me about it. And I was like, this is my history. And they're laughing at it. I'm the only person in there that looks like this.
Right.
And you have people around me laughing.
And they think that shit
And
funny.
she was like, okay, yeah, I can understand that. How about this? I'll let you sit out on the video. So I had to sit in the hallway. Every day we had to watch
While
the
they
video.
taught other
I'm
people
sitting in
about
the
your
hallway.
people. You
Okay,
had to
I'm
sit
sitting
out.
in the hallway.
You
and
had to
instead
sit
of writing the little assignment or whatever she had for the video, she made me write a 3-page paper.
Wow.
She said, watch y'all.
You do more work, nigga.
Hello? She was just like, you don't want to watch your people?
That was like, to me, I feel like that was my first blatant, like, I'm screaming. That was my first blatant, like, racist encounter. I don't even think I ever told my parents about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I had that happen to me, but instead it was reversed. The teacher asked me, did I want to sit out on Black History? I mean, it was not Black History Month. It was just, I was in World History, and so we got to that part. And she's like, do you want to sit out? I was like, no. And then it was another
Is she only
Arabic
like you?
person. Yeah, I was the only Black person in the class.
Was she white?
Yes, she was.
Wow.
When we get to the period
Because
of
they know the
9/11,
shit that they about to talk about is on
she asked the other girl that I used to talk to in the class, she was Arabic, she asked her if she wanted to leave.
Can I get a water? Can you get pass me that water bottle right there? I just need to rinse my right there.
asked her that she want to leave.
Because she knows it's going to be awkward.
Yeah. But that girl actually had people in her family that had been like really like she was telling me how like her uncle was like after that. Because you know how white people were, as soon as after 9/11 happened, everybody was just like, everybody's like this. All y'all motherfuckers is with Saddam Hussein and all this other stuff. And they was getting publicly like shamed and publicly beat. And so she was telling me all about that part when I was watching it, and I was like, oh wow.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ever experience, like, reverse racism?
Yes.
Or maybe I'm, like, using it in the wrong term.
Colorism.
Because some shit happened to me, and I really don't know how to explain. It made me upset, but I still don't know why. I can't quite pinpoint it. I was at King, 10th grade. And in 9th grade in Rochester, you take U.S. history. At King in 10th grade, you take U.S. history. So I had already took U.S. history, but I didn't take world history, so they made me go back to like a 9th grade class type shit. So I was in this 9th grade class. I never forget this shit. This nigga, he needs to get slapped on some other shit. But I was sitting in this classroom. It was like my third day in this classroom. And this nigga is going on a rant. I think his name was Mr. Johnson. In the 9th grade yellow hallway. You know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. This nigga is a fucking idiot. So I'm sitting in this classroom, and he's going on this rant, like this pro-black rant. But it didn't sound pro-black. Like, he was trying to, like, victimize black people. Don't do that. Don't.
Not whenever I talk to him. Whenever I talk to him, he was more... Well, okay, I'll say this. 9th grade, because my 9th grade year, he was on that shit.
He's passionate in a weird way.
But when he came back, because I had him again when he came back. They they rehired his ass. He was on a whole different...
I'm glad, because that nigga
it was on a more... This is what happened to us. Y'all just need to know this.
This nigga was on some weird shit the first time, though.
It was just, I don't know.
He went on this fucking rant, and this nigga used me as an example, and I don't like that shit. Don't do that.
That's what it was.
So,
okay.
he pointed me out, and he asked me what my name was. I said my name. He was like, what school did you just transfer here from? I said, Rochester High School. He said, do they have ROTC at that school? I said, no, sir. He talking about something. And that's the point. They don't train the white boys to go to war for all this other shit. And he kept using me in his example. And I'm like, bro, first of all, chill the fuck out. Please.
We're here now.
Motherfucker, I'm in your class, right?
You teach ROTC?
Fuck.
God damn. You act like...
But I get it. But I get it.
I get what
He had a point.
Yeah, and he wasn't attacking you. He just knew the school.
It was the example that pissed me off.
Yeah, it was because he used you.
Don't use my experience.
Yeah.
Because the schools that I went to, no, they didn't have ROTC. But one of the other schools around there did. We just didn't carry the program.
This bitch is high as fuck.
They wasn't as white
Oh,
as
you got some tuna shit
She
on?
talking about herself.
Can I get one of them tuna
You heard me?
shots?
Hell no.
I said maybe the school that was around that actually did have that program wasn't as white as the school that you went to.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It's 3 of them. It was one of our rival schools. So it was Rochester High School, Rochester Adams, and then Stony Creek.
I just
Stony
had
Creek
to say it
House.
to be a counter argument. That's it.
What happened to this?
Them niggas was eating that shit last night.
Oh, look how smushed it is.
I know. It got trampled.
All I got to say is you started it. What the fuck? You started this shit.
Niggas got the munchies now. I feel like we wrapping it on up.
Yeah.
It's time to wrap her up.
It's time to go.
Oh, I got one more story. So my first racist encounter I remember having, I was 7 years old.
Damn.
7 years old. And I went to camp, right? And this was literally the best camp, even to this day, that I've ever been to, ever encountered, ever wanted to be in, whatever.
Henry.
Yeah. So it was at one point that, now mind you, me and my brother, we're there, but we're the only black people. Like, we're some of the only black people at the camp. So we ended up I think it was before rest period or whatever, we were about to go back to the cabin, but this little girl in my cabin wanted to race with me.
Oh, yeah, that's how it be. It be when they want to race.
And she was like, let's race to the deck. And I was like, okay. And she was like, I'm going to win. And I was like, no, you're not. And she was like, yes, I am, because I'm white and you're black.
What the hell? What?
And I was like,
Bitch, it's actually
what?
the opposite. What you talking about?
And then out of nowhere, just said go. So, but I don't even remember the race. I don't remember if I won. I don't remember if I ran. But I was just so...
Or did you run it all? Right.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I was just so like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
And what did you mean?
Right.
You know
like,
what she meant?
Yes, because I grew up with a family
they taught you.
that came from the South.
Okay, right.
My grandma and granddad was born and raised in Detroit, but their family was from the South.
Right.
They came here.
So, they know.
So, right. So, it was just kind of like you said, I knew what she meant. And so I'm like...
But you just, like, you said that to me?
Yeah, like, my grandma told me that.
Right.
Why are you...
My older lady, my older caretaker has told me this. Why this young, but we shouldn't even know nothing about this.
I didn't do that to you, you know? Like,
even though I know about it, I didn't
know
say that to you.
Anything about that.
No, you even know if you did know it, you didn't say it to her. You could have been like, because I'm black, I'm going to beat you.
But with that being said, you feel me? That opened the door to realize that literally every single thing that we know, every single thing, even down to us being the color that we are, is taught to us.
Yes.
Literally, it's taught to us.
And you know what's sad is that we also have racist encounters with other black people.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I used to beg my grandma, and this is why I have all these racist encounters, because I used to beg my grandmother to send me to these white places. Even when I went to high school, Mimi, please don't send me to Mumford. Mimi, please don't send me to Mumford. I want to go to Ferndale. I want to go to...
I didn't want to go to King. I wanted to go to Renaissance.
You know, like, I did not want to go to another DPS school or another black, quote-unquote, black person school. Like, I was that type of person.
But at the same time, though, I didn't want to go to skate rinks that had white people and white people music. I wanted to go to Detroit fucking roller wheels. Like, that's where I felt comfortable. Like, I felt comfortable around my people. I didn't feel comfortable around white people.
But that's different because for somebody who grew up as a bullied and not a bullier, you feel me? It was the black people that caused me the most pain.
Okay, so on that note,
it was the black people that teased me. It was the black people that hurt my feelings. It was the black people that called me out. And when I went to white people, even though
they were like, you're cool, man. Even
though they only liked me because I was black, which I'm only understanding now. You feel me? But it was the fact that I felt some type of acceptance around my peers.
You're that black person that the white people love. You be like, yeah, man,
no idea why.
Because you code switch. Ain't nothing wrong with a black person code switching. But you code switch, and they love when you code switch. They love that code switch you. They don't know the real you. But until, like, you know, they're cool enough, then they be like, oh, shit. That's when they start sitting back and looking at you.
You feel me?
Like, oh, you a nigga.
You feel me?
Like, they, you know, they be saying it.
You know, there's a test online where you can take it, and it tells you what you call it? It tells you where your mind automatically kind of goes to.
Like if
So the test basically goes, because I did the test before, because my friends, they're mixed. My best friends they were mixed, and they took the test and they were actually 50-50. I took the test and actually I would lean towards white people. And it was basically saying like, all right, so you have to automatically go to black if it's bad, right? And they ask you simple questions, so if it's good or bad, and you're supposed to go white or black. And so I kept going black because if it's bad, and I was like, all right, so now black is good. So they give you a scenario. You read the scenario, and you're supposed to figure out if it's good or bad. And I always forget black equals good. So I always used to go and like try to. I would take more time on that question because I'm like, okay, no, this is good. So I'm supposed to go to the black side, not the white side.
Right.
And it tells you like you have a what's it called? You have a
White way of thinking kind of shit.
you have you're prejudiced.
That's the word. That's the word I was looking for.
You're very prejudiced towards your
own.
And I'm
own
prejudiced
people.
to my own kind. And I was 18 when I took that. I was in high school, and I was like, wow, like I love being around black people. I love black people, but my connotation of black people is not good.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think no black people's connotation of black people is great.
But that's
That's the way
everybody.
you were conditioned. But it's even more different from her, and I don't want you to take offense to this, but it's even more different from her because she's like not
Like
even
light
light
skin,
skinned,
but
but
she's
like
pretty.
very light skinned.
But yeah, you're
I'm sorry. Look.
I mean,
It's okay. It's okay.
But you're the light
But-
one out the group.
You feel me? So it's just like,
She said, don't take offense.
but it's just like, of course, a white person is gonna feel way more comfortable with a person like you in their vicinity than a person like me or Natalie. Because not only do they not understand what or who we are, but they also don't like what we are. You feel me?
Shit, not
So
even them,
with
but
them,
me.
they know you're a woman,
I'm
and
tolerable
they
'cause I'm
can't tell if you're
quote-unquote
half
pretty.
white.
I got the pretty girl syndrome,
You know?
so I can
So-
do that. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Actually,
I'm natural.
And that's
I'm a
what
black
sucks.
bitch.
It
Like,
really,
you
it
bitch,
does
you get the
depend
fuck
on my
out.
hairstyle.
Oh, your name Jasmine?
Yeah,
When I
absolutely.
Oh, no, you got to
hairstyles,
go.
People really think I'm half black, or
Like,
you know,
damn.
when I first
My last name
got
is
here,
French.
because of my
So,
my
don't do me.
accent, everything from being from Chicago. People always used to think I was either mixed with black or I was mixed with white, or if I was Mexican. Devin straight up thought I was a Mexican. Or he thought he was like, "Are you Puerto Rican or something? Or are you Dominican?" And I was like, "I'm black."
Okay, just black.
Black, right.
Hello.
And, you know, I took an ancestry test. Because, you know, I really feel like every black person in America
I just don't want to pay
should
for
get
that.
a fucking ancestry test,
I'm not
because
paying
we
for
don't
that.
know where we come from.
I'm not paying for that. But I'm not paying for that.
No, I'm not.
But-
I said everybody
but-
should get it for free, because how the fuck do white people? They be like, my great grandma came from Ireland.
They got it for
my
free.
great grandma got it from Czech. No, they didn't. Get
They
it
know
from,
their
I'm saying they know their
No,
ancestry.
I get you.
So they
We
saying
don't even know ours.
Yeah.
They should be giving us free ancestry.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Because
most
I
definitely
wanna
it
know
should
where
be
I
free.
come from. I want to know
It
my
most
black
definitely
side.
need to be free.
I want to know why.
But I
my
should be
white
able to just
skin-
type my name in. I don't want to have to send no type of DNA, and that shit is a little
I mean,
suspicious to
ancestry,
me.
you don't have to do that. You just pay money for them to basically do your background check.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
I'm a little more with that then.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
but
lie.
24andMe or 23andMe, that's the one where they send you in like a mouth swab and you send that back in, and
Well, I
they
did
tell
that
you if you part native, if you part this or
And I
part
had Chinese
that,
in me.
and
I was like, the fuck?
they be like, whatever. But yeah, that's baby pulling it from underneath. That's the big branch, baby.
You want to know how much percentage white of me I have?
23.
That's fucked up. Fucked up.
Did she know?
She not close.
Oh.
Well, I mean, let me not say she's not close. I have 17% white in me.
I was gonna say 13.
I'm 17% white, but I have, I think it was like 12% Islander in me.
I believe it.
And then I have like 4% Chinese in me.
All right, now.
That was weird. I didn't know where that came from. But I was just thinking, like, I really like most of my blackness, quote unquote. It says that most of my ancestors are from, like, I think it's from Siberia. Not
Foreman.
I was like,
Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about that. Foreign. What the fuck is, like, everybody foreign.
She look like she from
We
somewhere other
foreign.
than the hood.
We all foreign. Everybody
I'm sorry. I am, out of everything, I am, most of my black is from West Africa, and 28% is Nigerian.
Okay, Nigerian.
Yeah.
Period.
And most of my white is from British and Ireland.
Okay.
But that's because
From Britain.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's why your accent's so good.
But I was thinking, like, I really wish, like, all black people could get that test for free. Because I think we deserve to know where the fuck, where we jumped the boat off at. You know, where my people jumped off at.
It tell you that on there? Where your people's like, fuck it.
No, they
not like that, but
they
like,
give
I mean,
you a
shit.
timeline of where exactly this person came into your life. They said they'll be like 18 through, I think it was for me, it was like the 1800s to the 1900s. Someone in my family line was Chinese.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I have that in me.
But how much did you pay for that?
I'm saying I wish it was for free.
Oh, but I know, but I'm just saying you paid for it. How much did you pay for it? Cause
I think I paid like, I think it was on sale when I got it, so I think I got it for like $70.
Damn.
70. I remember when it
sale?
first came out, that bitch was only like $25, $20. Damn.
And then tell me, I got a lot. Oof.
They done upcharged the black people to see what the fuck going on.
I got 34 cousins that are white, and it's weird. Someone did try to reach out to me.
Yeah, they do on Ancestry, and that's weird.
I had that happen.
I know. I remember. That's why I was saying it's weird.
Okay, so look, it
She
gives you an
holds, like,
ancestry
like-
timeline.
Hello?
So this is.
Are you Taylor?
It gives you an ancestry. So 3 to 5 generations ago, this is 4 to 7 generations, 4 to 7 generations, 5 to 8 generations.
Okay. African hunter gatherer. Filipino.
That's where my islander quote unquote comes from.
Okay.
But I don't know why it's so high.
Oh,
but
there it is. Dodo.
Noise.
All right, y'all. Wrapping it on up.
Yeah.
Look, because we got to get.
roll another blunt.
Okay, we got to roll a blunt. We time to wrap this up so I can post this because it needs to go up tonight. Tonight. So that's happening. We outside with it. Like, comment, share, repost it. I got
Subscribe.
Moo. Is that your Instagram name? Don't get me wrong. You got to say
Moni
it.
Mo.
Moni Mo. Look, I said it wrong. My bad.
Moni Mo, severe melanin. And coffee.
Yeah. And childish_Scambino.
Okay, period. And you know, your host, Plain Jane, and this bitch, Kenny P, walked away from the podcast. But it's okay. We get it. We get it.
Simone, your genetics make you less likely than to have thick hair strands. And I don't have thick hair.
But we signing out. We love y'all.
Okay, period. Peace. We love you. Peace. Happy Juneteenth.
Oh, yeah.
Black people.
Bye-bye.